Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk Fluent today. I'm Adam.
And I'm Luna. Today we're talking about something close to our hearts, why learning English is more important than ever, and how you can make the process fun and effective.
So true. Luna, people always ask me, why should I learn English? I already speak my native language. And I get it. Learning a new language can feel like a huge challenge.
Absolutely. But learning English opens so many doors. It's not just about passing exams or getting a good grade, it's about real-world opportunities.
Right. Think about travel. If you speak English, you can get around in almost any country. Airports, hotels, restaurants. Even if the country isn't English speaking, people usually understand basic English.
And let's talk about work. More and more companies, even local ones, are doing international business. If you speak English, you're more likely to get hired, promoted, or even transferred abroad.
Exactly. And don't forget education. So many of the world's best universities teach in English. If you dream of studying abroad, like in the US, UK, Canada, or Australia, English is your key.
Also, learning English means access to the world's most popular entertainment. Netflix shows, YouTube, music, podcasts. Even video games often come out first in English.
Haha, that's so true. And if you're someone who loves learning, like online courses on platforms like Coursera, edX, or even YouTube, the majority of high-quality content is in English.
So basically, learning English helps you connect, grow, and enjoy more of life. But we also know it's not always easy, right?
Right, so let's share some tips that helped us, and can help you too.
Tip number 1. Do something in English every day. Even 10 minutes a day is better than 1 hour a week. Consistency is key.
Tip 2. Mix fun with learning. Watch movies, listen to music, read comic books, anything you enjoy, just do it in English.
Tip 3. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes mean you're trying. Every native speaker makes them too.
Tip 4. Speak out loud. Whether you're reading a text or just talking to yourself, use your voice. Speaking builds confidence.
Tip 5. Use apps. There are so many now like Duolingo, HelloTalk, Memrise, or Anki for vocabulary flashcards.
And my favorite tip: find a language buddy. It could be a friend, a tutor, or even a speaking partner online. Talking to real people makes learning more natural.
You know, Adam, I used to feel really shy about speaking English. I was afraid of sounding silly. But one day, I started talking to a pen pal from Canada, and we would write letters and voice messages. It helped a lot.
That's awesome. For me, music helped so much. I started learning English by listening to rock bands, reading the lyrics, singing along, and learning new words that way.
Oh yes, singing helps with pronunciation too. I did that with pop songs. I still have playlists full of English songs I love.
And podcasts like this one can help too. You hear real conversations, learn new expressions, and get used to different accents.
So if you're listening today and feeling unsure, just know that it's okay to start small. Your English doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be used.
Exactly. Progress, not perfection. English is your bridge to the world, and we're here to help you cross it.
So keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. You're doing better than you think.
Thanks for spending time with us today. And don't forget to follow, rate, and share this podcast with a friend who's learning English too.
Until next time.
Stay curious, stay confident, and keep talking.
Hey, welcome back to Talk Fluent today. I'm Adam.
And I'm Luna. And wow, we've got a powerful topic for you today. Stop thinking, start talking.
This one's for all our listeners who say, I understand English, but I'm afraid to speak. Sound familiar?
Oh, it's so common. You study for years, you know grammar, you know words, but when it's time to speak, silence.
And that's because you're stuck in your head. You're thinking too much. Is this sentence correct? What if I make a mistake? What if they don't understand me?
Guess what? Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. The secret is this confidence comes from practice, not perfection.
Let me say that again. Practice, not perfection. You don't learn to swim by reading about swimming. You jump in the water.
Exactly. And English is the same. You don't need perfect grammar to start talking. You need courage and repetition.
Let's share some ideas to help our listeners speak without overthinking.
Okay. Tip number 1, talk to yourself. In the mirror, in your room, while walking, just talk. Describe what you're doing in English. It builds fluency fast.
Tip number 2, don't translate. Try to think in English even simple thoughts like, I'm hungry, or where is my phone?
Tip number 3, use simple sentences. You don't need long, complex words. Start with short, clear ideas. Like, I like coffee. I go to work. That's enough.
Tip 4, join English-speaking groups online or offline. Even a 5-minute conversation every day builds real confidence.
Tip 5, celebrate mistakes. They mean you're trying. Laugh, learn, and move on.
You know, when I was learning Spanish, I was terrified to speak. I waited until I felt ready. But guess what? I never felt ready.
Same with me in French. I used to write full scripts in my head before speaking. It made me sound like a robot. When I finally relaxed and just talked, people understood me better.
So, if you're listening now, we want to say this clearly. You're ready. Speak. Now.
Start small, stay brave, and don't let fear stop you. The more you speak, the faster you improve.
And remember, English isn't a test. It's a tool for connection. Use it, even if it's messy.
So today's challenge, talk for 1 minute in English. No stopping, no correcting yourself. Just talk.
Record it if you want. Listen later. You'll be amazed at how much you can already say.
You've got this. Stop thinking, start talking. Your English journey starts now.
Thanks for joining us on Talk Fluent today. Don't forget to follow and share this episode with someone who needs that extra push.
Until next time.
Stay curious, stay confident, and keep talking.